I'm here at Powwow today. This is the second day of the show, and I'm here with Michael Fitzpatrick and Noel Irwin Henschel from ATI, the preeminent receptive operators. And Noel is just telling me about the fact that she's been spending most of her time in Cuba. And so can you, what, are you living there now?
I'm commuting.
And what are you doing there?
Well, I'm spending a great deal of time. Also, I'm spending a great deal of time commuting to and from Cuba, because Cuba is really the new frontier.
So you're setting up an ATI operation there.
We already have
you're bringing
that.
Americans. You're the first people to bring American tourists to Cuba legally.
Well, we had the license from the U.S. government to be able to take Americans, legally authorized Americans, to Cuba through Cubati, and we're excited about that. You know, and the people to people that we can hopefully really have an effect on the relationship in a positive way, and help the people of Cuba by them getting to know American people.
Let me ask you quickly, because you did the same thing 5 years ago with China, and just moved into China, the Chinese market in a big way. And I remember talking to Michael about his frustrations with the market years ago, about how slowly it was developing and how it was going into sort of like an evolved, low budget. But now that thing seems to have turned around. Michael sent me an email with a link to a survey of your customers, and then an email to some $50,000 tour. What is that?
Well, no, just as an experiment, I put together, you know, having watched a lot of the Chinese in LA, in Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, shopping, I thought they have certainly more than $38 a day to spend when they come to the United States. Because $38 wouldn't get you very far on Rodeo Drive.
Which is what the underground
industry
has been doing.
You know, I created a 10-day tour of the US, a super deluxe kind of tour, all meals included, 5-star hotels. You know, $50,000, we put it up for sale through one of our Chinese clients, and online, and it sold out in 6 minutes. With most of the passengers coming from China, mainland China, Hong Kong and Taiwan, interestingly enough. And it was just absolutely amazing to see the bookings and yeah, I put it up in Mandarin and the whole thing, and it was really cool to see it sell so quickly.
So let me shift a little bit now. What's your take on Europe these days in terms of the show and other things?
Well, I think, look, it's nice to be back in San Francisco. Interestingly enough, I came here in 1976 and visited and went to the Business Convention Bureau and talked to them about bringing foreign tourists to San Francisco, and they laughed at me. They said they couldn't afford backpackers and hitchhikers coming to San Francisco. Well, fast forward from 1977 here to 2011, obviously we had some foretaste of what might occur, and I think we're on the kind of, I think for ATI in 34 years of business, I think we've been just ahead of the curve in the market, and we've obviously created some products that have sold extremely well, and we continue to do so. So, you know, I think it's, I think we've been very fortunate. I have a great partner in Noel, and we just managed to pull out of the hat all of these different things. Like Noel now is, what she's done in China was absolutely amazing. Cuba, also amazing. Vietnam, she didn't mention that. We're doing good business from Vietnam.
But it's because we have a great team.
And we've got a great team around us. So I'm really, we're just really lucky.
I understand the mentalities of
Okay.
all people.
That it?
Yep.